What's up, guys? Anthony here, Special Analysis. Hope you're having a wonderful day, ready for the holidays. Last trading day before Christmas. Want to talk about the setup here on the S&P 500, how we identified it, our odds enhancers, higher time frame analysis, all of that fun stuff came into place. We had an 8:30 news release. So if you notice, look at this big whipsaw that we see here at this 8:30 time frame, right? We get market's pushing higher, takes a flip to the downside, turns around, rips back up, hesitates, and then we get what I call my golden setup. The setup that I look for, folks, that triggers the trades that I want. Now, I got to check all the boxes before I have any consideration for the setup. You can find this setup all over the map. But if you don't have a trade plan that supports this setup, it's not going to work for you. Right? We got to have a checklist that meets our trade plan, that criteria comes into play before we start looking for the setup. So here it is. Let me show you kind of, what transpires. Let me see if I can get the right tool here. I'm looking for the rectangle. So we get this push up. I get my setup. I define support. I define my pullback. Here's my push higher. And then we fall into a period of consolidation, right? Here's our consolidation. Now, this happens. We just entered congestion, consolidation, a sideways market. So from our confirmed entry till this next push up, which didn't happen until the opening bell, there was a layer of volatility up here, right around 48.10. And we knew that if we couldn't get the buyers to step in off of this area, that we were going to have a hard time going higher. See, these are the things that I do live for you while the market's actually transpiring in the daily live trade room. So we identified this setup, and my answer to this setup, knowing the liquidity was here at 48.10, knowing that we had a daily pivot up here, 48.13, knowing we had another daily pivot and a higher time frame channel structure up here at 48.22 half, was listen, as long as we continue to close above this line, 48.0275, as long as the market stays above this, and in fact, it really respected this entire consolidation period. So watch this. I'm going to clone that, and I'm going to place it right on top of these closed candles. Notice how here are corrections contained. Here's the pullback. Here's the push through from support where the seller stepped in and the buyers ultimately took over. Yes, we entered consolidation. We never violated this base. Finding this in the market can be a little overwhelming, a little hard to do in real time, but mastering this setup with the very specific checklist that I give you, guys, if you only trade the checklist and only trade this setup, I can assure you, you will have a much more pleasant trading experience. Can I guarantee you that you're going to make money? Can I guarantee you every trade's going to work out? No. But I can tell you with 12 plus years of experience that applying my checklist, using the odds enhancers I give you with the optimized settings I have them placed at, taking into account liquidity in the marketplace, that your experience trading will be probably different than the experience you're currently having. For one, you'll take a lot less trades. For two, qualifying those trades will be at a much greater extent, knowing that, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Trader, we're going to qualify rather than quantify our trading. So if you'd like to learn how to do this, and you'd like to learn what the odds enhancers are, if you'd like to learn how to apply these to the chart, and you'd like to learn more about how I've optimized them to work for myself and my clients, and learn more about me doing this part for you so that you know what levels the market should be respecting, so that you know that if the buyers step in off of this area, they're likely to go to target 1, followed by target 2, There's some links below this video. I encourage you to click on them. I encourage you to consume the content. I encourage you to reach out to me with whatever questions you may have, and we can take it from there. Now, understand that there will be a qualifying process for this. I'm not looking for just anybody. And the reason for that is very simple. I have clients trading very large accounts based on the information I'm providing. Again, this is for informational and educational purposes. This is not financial advice. But I have traders that have trained and disciplined themselves to enter the market based on the information and data provided, utilizing their own trade plan, their own approach, their own account. I'm not telling them where to buy. I'm not telling them where to sell. So I cannot be distracted while I'm performing the service that folks are paying good money for. So if you have no idea what a candlestick is, if you have no idea how the fundamentals of placing and managing an order, this is not for you. This is not for you, okay? It's just not. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just coming to terms that this is not for everybody. This is for the day trader that is absolutely dedicated to discipline and consistency, mastering the understanding of price action, being patient, and knowing that there are going to be days that placing a trade just simply does not happen. So if you believe that you fall into any of that category, again, there's some links below. I encourage you to click on them, consume the content, send me your list of questions. I'd be more than happy to speak with you. And if it's right, we'll get you in the daily live trade room tomorrow morning. Wishing you a wonderful holiday, and I'll see you in the next video.